Hello!
Hi everybody, welcome to day 53. See, I didn't even have to look, I just remembered.
It's because you forgot to write it on there.
I didn't forget, I just didn't write it on. So today we're going to try something way out there. Something I never ever thought I'd be doing for Carnivore.
Is out of the box?
Yeah, mostly, because I was looking at what some others have done like this. And this is not what I've seen. Somebody out there could have done this already.
Yep.
But I haven't seen it.
We've been, we were inspired by watching a show, eh?
Yeah, definitely. We love Duff.
Yep, Chef Duff.
And we're totally Team Duff too.
Yeah, we grew up watching Ace of Cakes.
Yeah. So oh cool, that makes me young. Yeah, but...
Me, younger than you.
Oh.
Should be kind of obvious.
No, you look old. So what we...
It's called a wisdom beard.
Is it working?
No.
So we saw Duff when he got married, and he loves meat, and we thought it was really cool that he made this, or his friend made this
Meat cake.
Meat loaf cake, and we thought that was the coolest thing ever. And then we put it up on the 60 group and stuff, and really never thought about it again.
Yeah.
Until, what was going on?
Granny's birthday.
Oh, right. When Mom's birthday was. And then I made this other cake that totally flopped. It looks amazing. And they like it. They really like it.
They do like it.
But we didn't really like it much. It's a freezer ice cream kind of cake thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving out the recipes. Like I said, I was not going to give the recipes out. But because of that...
prettier than it tastes.
Because of that, I started
you
talking...
pretty turds.
You goof.
I'm surprised you didn't call me a turd.
And because of that, I started talking to this group of women that I know who are like really, really smart. And we started batting around. I said, okay, what can we do? And so I said, what if we make a meatloaf cake? And then, but how would you ice it? So
and
that's what we're going to do today.
And Chef Duff, with his team, they used potato.
Yeah. Yeah, they used, so it wasn't carnivore. But I want to keep this strictly carnivore. It's got to be carnivore.
Yeah.
And it worked. So actually, here's the picture of the first one.
What first? Oh, the first cake
The first cake I did. So here's the picture of the first cake I did. And now we will make a different one. And we'll show you how we did it today.
Awesome.
So come on in and let's get this going. So what I've got is approximately 2 pounds each.
That's a meaty...
Sometimes they make one smaller.
That's a meaty bowl.
You betcha. And so it's between 3 and 4 pounds. Get out of there.
A little less than 2 pounds.
Look.
Yeah, we're looking at
Okay. So a teaspoon and a half of salt. I need a measuring cup to beat you with. A teaspoon and a half of salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of oregano, and a quarter of a teaspoon of pepper. So, like again, do what you want to do, however you want to spice it up.
Sounds good.
This is what I'm doing. Good. Yeah. And then just mix it in.
We're back.
Okay, I tried a little bit of it. And usually when I have one piece of meat, like one piece of ground hamburger, I put in 1 teaspoon. So when I have 2, I put in 2. But I always get kind of nervous, so I put 1.5 in.
Okay.
It needed 2. So I
added an extra half?
Added an extra half to it.
Sounds good.
So now this is a springform pan.
Ooh, is it for one season?
Yes.
I'll have it for 1 season of the year.
And then just push it in. Make sure your paper is definitely going to stay on top because you'll end up with a bunch of juices and fat accumulating. And because it's a spring form, it'll leak right through.
Doesn't seem so bouncy.
Yeah, you're bouncy.
Yeah, but not a spring form. Could you add anything else to it?
Oh, if you want to put, you mean the meatloaf?
Yeah.
If you want to put onions in it or onion chips. I was thinking about putting bacon in it yesterday, but I don't want to, like, this is the fattiest beef that we can get from our beef.
From the butcher?
Yeah, from the butcher. I don't want to add too much fat because if the burger itself is greasy, it's going to be very hard to decorate.
Okay. And you could use like the supersized meatballs that we made yesterday.
Yeah, you could add some heart to it. Yeah, those meatballs are so good. Only in yours I will add liver. I think Dad would rebel. Actually, Mom and Dad had the cake that we showed you, and they were eating that yesterday, and she just loves it.
They were not very happy that you had to cut it.
Oh, she was not happy. Yeah. But I just cut it to prove that it was meatloaf. So make sure it's as flat as you can get it, and that the sides are kind of as even as you can get it. It'll shrink. And what we're gonna do is we got the oven on 350. So this is ready to go.
So it's a meatloaf, but it looks like a cake?
Yep.
So
this is ready to go. We've got the oven ready. And while the oven is ready, you just before you put it in the oven, take out 2 packages of of cream cheese. Open them up and let them sit on your counter. You want them to warm up and get closer
Soft?
to room temperature. Okay, so we'll see you after this is done. So 350 in the oven for about, we forgot to put the timer on again.
yeah.
So it's about an hour and 10 to an hour and 20. You need to check it.
Okay. You're gonna pour it out?
The juices. Carefully pour them off. Okay, you gotta be really careful.
Yeah. Don't want the cake to flop?
Okay, so I remember how I did this yesterday. And then just slide it off.
Okay.
Okay, so this actually is going to be the bottom of our cake.
So that's the cake?
This is the cake.
Ooh.
So this is going to be the
Cake.
bottom. So we're going to have to trim it when it's got to cool now.
Okay.
So we'll probably leave it sit for about an hour or so.
Sounds good.
So it's cooled off some. It's still warm, but we're going to trim it a little bit. Try to make it so that it'll sit flat.
Okay. So what you do with a normal cake, eh?
Yeah.
And then this is the best piece of it.
Make
Oh,
it
they
get
can't-
hungry again.
Yeah, and they can't see me eating.
Probably hear you eating.
No, they can't.
Okay. Then just kind of scrape off
The top.
there's any extra fat,
Okay.
anything like that, because your icing, your cream cheese will not stick. There. And then we'll leave it sit on here. It's still warm,
Okay.
so we'll leave it sit this way and cool and dry a little bit. So hours later, and we're back.
Yeah.
The meatloaf is
Could have had a nap.
cold. Yeah, seriously. So this has been sitting out for probably, what, 4 hours now or so. So we're just going to beat this up. So it's 1 block of cream cheese. And then we're going to add
No joke. You really creamed it.
a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. You are so funny.
You're gonna cream it again?
You're so funny. Oh, my own way. I'm in my own way. Okay, so this is what you're going to use to decorate the meatloaf with.
I just like whipping up good jokes. No?
I knew you were thinking of another one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I knew you were thinking of another one. So it's actually
No matter
going
how
to...
cheesy, I can cram them in there.
Yep.
Or cream them in there.
It actually takes 2 of these recipes, but I do them one at a time. So make sure that there's a little bit of fat up here. It might make it a little bit difficult, but it's pretty dry. Make sure your sides don't have anything on it. This is perfect for icing the side of your cake, going around the bottom. I don't know why, but...
Is it a paddle?
That's special. I don't know why, but now they sell them with a rounded end.
Yeah.
So when you're trying to get flat, you round it. Like, I don't understand why. My cake decorator gave me this one.
Oh, okay.
My mentor, she gave me this one. So it's like many years old. But what you want to do, unless you're bagging the side, you want something that's going to have
edge?
A straight edge. Yeah. And this is actually fairly easy.
Yeah?
Well, I guess in time it's fairly easy. So you always put it on the top and then push it down the side.
Okay. And how did you know to do this?
I've done this for years. I haven't done it for the last 10 years, but I've done it for, I worked in 3 bakeries and
So you're a
on
professional?
my own. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I was a cake decorator in Whitecourt. I was a cake decorator in Barhead. I was a baker's assistant in Calgary. But when that cake decorator took a day off, it was my turn. Oh, I could do this all day long.
The cake or
Yeah.
this one cake?
No, I could decorate all day long.
You love it?
I love it. You guys are probably going to be seeing more cakes, different kinds.
Now that you figured this out?
Yeah, I just can't wait to do another one. I have to get these guys to hurry up and eat.
Oh, I'd love to eat it.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. And the
I'm in
good
this
thing
weird
about
gray area where I'm not supposed to be eating dairy, but I just keep eating dairy anyway.
and the good thing about meatloaf, which I realized when I was doing yesterday's, there's no crumbs.
Yeah?
So like when you do a cake, like a gluten cake, you've got crumbs all over the place that you have to fight with.
Yeah?
And here there's no crumbs. It's really, really cool. Okay, so actually instead of running back and forth to the sink, I grabbed a hot glass of water. We used to have that all the time. It's just tap hot. Okay, so you just hold it straight up and down. So you're holding it straight up and down, and then lightly go against your cake to make it smooth.
And that makes it smoother sides, eh?
Yeah. Some people use a bag and they bag the sides. I was never taught that way, so I don't do that. And then for the top is always a pain. You just bring it over.
Okay.
Okay?
Camera had a stroke there for a second.
So you're just bringing the sides up, just barely touching the sides to bring them up and to cover it. How's that?
Looks good.
Okay, so you can see there's a bit of a rough spot here, and if you can't, it's it's okay. You can always, it's easy to fill those in with,
Whoa.
whoa,
Hold on. Okay.
having issues.
Yeah. Every time you turn, it's following that segment of the
Oh,
cake.
I'm just cleaning the border off. That's all I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go back and make one more batch of our cream cheese whipping cream, and then we'll start decorating.
Okay, we're back at the blurry cake.
So I'm going to actually fool around. I've got a sprayer. It
Okay.
sprays food coloring. And so I'm going to turn it on. We're going to spray a little bit. This way you'll be able to see the flowers better and this stuff.
Okay. So this is something you can do on your meatloaf, eh?
Yeah, this is new kind of meatloaf.
Not something that your parents used to make.
You can even just color the cream cheese if you want. So that, like, I mean, if you want to make it colored, like the top of your cake pink, you can do that.
This would be cute for birthdays, eh?
Oh yeah.
Birthday meat.
Yep.
Birthday meatloaf.
Well, Mom's already put an order in for her anniversary.
Yeah?
Yep. It's not a hair, it's just, I know, I saw you look, it's not a hair, it's the way the
Icing?
icing is sitting. So just a little bit of color. So I was thinking about doing clowns, and I thought, no, I did clowns on the other one that I showed you guys. So
Yep.
this one, I'm just gonna make it a pretty flowery one. I'm using a piping bag. You can get them at Walmart, or I know they sell them. It's a Wilton's piping bag. You can get stuff online too. I've got couplers. I've got a huge set of tips.
Yeah, you can see them.
This is one of them. I've got another set as well. This is a 18 star tip, size 18. You can use those. It's like a hard plastic, but it doesn't give you you don't have the pressure that you have when you use a bag.
Okay.
So you fold over your bag. And scoop her in. So I'm not gonna like overly show you total technique and stuff. I am going to, I have a Facebook page.
Woo! It's like 2 days old.
Pascha Hansen's is Illustrator.
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 Yeah. So just under your name, eh?
Yeah. And I'm gonna do, as time goes on, I'm gonna be doing videos to show you how to cake decorate if you're interested. So here I'm just gonna do a straight shell. You just push and let go. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a reverse shell on top.
Not recording. Sorry about that. Okay.
Now you're recording?
Now I'm recording. You're doing a
Reverse shell. Okay, so then there's your cake.
We're back.
So we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna use this. Sorry.
Hello.
Use this large rose tip.
Okay.
Okay. What is this? This is 124. This tip number, and it doesn't need the coupler. Just slide it in.
When was the last time you did cake decorating like this?
Like this a long time ago.
So it's like riding a bike?
Pretty much. I've made roses because I've made the brown butter roses, and I've made whipping cream roses and butter roses. So I've done them. So I've got a little bit of practice that I remember.
Yeah. And you started teaching me too, but what, 13 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. And then because of the gluten and all the issues, it all just dropped. Okay, there's two ways to do one. This is the way that I was doing it in the bakery. Make a dupe. Like I said, I'm just going to do these quickly. And then if you want to learn, I'll start putting some videos up. There's your rose. And then...
Okay, I'm losing it. Okay.
I'm going to lose it. I'm going to push it right off the thing. And then pick your front of your cake. And then just put your rose on there. These are soft because it is the cream cheese.
Cream cheese, yeah.
So it is a little bit softer to do roses. Easier to do clowns. I'll just make some rosebuds.
Yeah. You used to do this a lot.
Oh man, yeah. I've done all kinds of cakes. I did a casket because it was somebody's birthday. I did.
Oh, that's an interesting thing to do.
I did, yeah, I did all kinds of weird and wonderful cakes. I did a girl with pasties. I did a dude. I did Elvis.
Over the hill.
Over the hill. Yeah.
A ball and chain.
Oh yeah, the ball and chain was hilarious. The ball and chain actually was for my ex-brother-in-law. He ordered the cake, he picked it up, and then he went to the bachelor party, but he threw the cake in the back of the vehicle. And he drove through Calgary, and by the time he got to the bachelor party, the ball of the ball and chain was in the other corner. And the cake was in this corner, and the ball was in that corner, and picked up the ball, put it on top of the cake, and they ate it. Rolled through his, yeah. It's like, I'm like, you did not. He's like, yep. So this is, okay, to me, this is a new leaf tip, because it's not the one I learned on. It's a totally different leaf tip. This is a 352, sorry. A 352.
Okay.
And it makes perfect leaves every time.
Yeah?
The leaf tip I learned on did not make perfect leaves every time.
Oh.
So I was so happy when they came out with this one. And all I did was add a little paste food coloring
Okay.
to the cream cheese.
That's nice and green.
Yep. So you can, it takes the color nice if you want to use color.
So we are focused and ready for you.
And now I turn it, right? And then we're just going to put some leaves on.
And you'll be doing another video on how to do them too?
The leaves and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll start at the beginning. And funny, when I learned how to do this, I never in my wildest dreams expected to be doing it on the computer. That blows my mind. Okay, so you've got that. And every cake needs a message, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. My writing is a little off. I haven't done it for a while, so sorry it's kind of messy, but yeah, so there's your meat cake.
Awesome.
Normally, like, well, I mean, I haven't done anything like this for our family either, but
years. Yeah.
So I've got some cool ideas coming up for my dad's birthday and Father's Day and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just keep on doing meat cakes and see what I can come up with. I know they're old school. I don't do fondant. I tried it. I hated it.
I don't enjoy the taste of it.
Well, I don't like the taste of it.
I had the taste of it once.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, and see, the thing is, you can't have fondant and have carnivore, right?
Yeah.
Where this is, you can have carnivore and fondant at the same time.
Okay.
So, which is a bonus, right? So old school is coming back and it's going to pay.
Awesome.
Right on. Pays off. So I hope you enjoyed that. I had a blast.
Meat.
Yep. So we'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.
And we're back.
Well, we were just thinking, in case you don't believe that this is a meat cake, because you never know, some people...
The illusion of YouTube videos.
Yeah. So this is definitely meatloaf. And there's your meatloaf. I guess it's prettier if it's on the other side, but there you go.
Yeah.
There's your meatloaf.
Awesome.
Okay, so it really is a meatloaf cake.
Bye.
Bye.